been doing the full review on this thing today, Sigelei 150, since my first video that, well, not the one that I posted, but the other one before that I never posted, it got messed up. Somebody called my phone, and I couldn't continue recording where I left off, and I don't have a computer to piece it all together, so I'm just going to do the unboxing. I mean, I know I already showed you it, but I'm going to show you what the boxing looks like and everything. That's what it looks like. It's got a little pull tab, it slides out from the side, it says Sigelei right there on the side of it. Got a little sticker right here at the bottom. Mine's the black edition. I wanted the red one, but the store I bought it at did not have any red ones. And the reason why I bought it, which I should have known this, and I don't know why I didn't, now I'm stuck with it. I wanted it for titanium because you can use stainless steel and titanium mode if you have the temperature way down. This, if you put stainless steel on it, it just says dry coil. So, but just pull it, slide it right out. Got owner's manual it comes with. Basically tells you everything, do's and don'ts. Got your warranty card, which I have seen videos where this thing comes with a quality control card, but I don't seem to have one, so I don't know. But yeah, this just, unless this is, but the other videos I've seen had this and the quality control card, but I don't know. But you can tell it's in Chinese back there. It's just a couple little QR codes. It's in 2 different languages right there too. But there's that, and there's the mod. Comes wrapped in the silicone case. Let's just, for the hell of it, see if that, yeah, that don't even come out. So I didn't even get a quality control card with it. This is what it looks like in the case. I don't like using the case really anymore, just because it's so loose now, because I've used it so much that I've stretched the shit out of it. So it just ends up doing one of these numbers where I can't press the button. So, well, I mean, I can still press it, but I don't like it, so I just leave it off. And for the tank that I'm going to use for it is a TFV4. I'm going to have a full review on this thing too. I haven't actually put it down since my first video of it when I said I really didn't like it. I like it now that I've used it. I know I probably should have used it a little bit before I did the review, but I just wanted to get a quick look of it out there. It has its flaws. I'm used to stainless steel coils too at that from the Triton tank, so I'm used to the good crisp flavor. These Kanthal coils, it's like the first like 10 puffs, man, they taste like fucking burnt rubber and just nasty shit until they're broken in, and then they're good. But yeah, it's got the silver plated pin. This in here, the 510's copper spring loaded, and it's stainless steel, the threads. But yeah, I mean, I don't personally, I wouldn't go buy another one if I lost it, probably. I mean, I just wouldn't. I like it. I'd probably buy the smaller version of it, but the only bad thing about the smaller version, this one gets hot as fuck, so that small one, with the coils being even closer to right here, the glass and shit, it's gonna get fucking roasting. And another thing I found out too, you gotta crank the coils down in this, because if you don't get really good conductivity, it's gonna make it heat up even more. So, and then I finally got that little piece of the O-ring out of there that was in there when they put it together, which is fucking stupid. But yeah, I'm really not a fan of the strip tip neither. It's fucking too fucking big. It's big and goofy looking. But yeah, hold on, let me turn this thing off. Okay, this is what I want to show you guys too. Here's the batteries in the battery door. You got a magnet there, a magnet there, a magnet there, and a magnet there. It says Sigelei 150 watt temperature control, which it only does nickel, does not do titanium, which is bullshit. But yeah, these batteries sometimes are a bitch to get in with pushing this up and sliding them in just the right way. But there's your battery sled. It's got your, it does say quality control thing on there. It says pass, the little stickers. Mine's starting to get ripped from the batteries going in and out. Get that little piece of paper that's from off it out of there. But you got your plus, your minus. So it's ran in series. It's your little pull tab, like I said, I'm pretty sure. You can see the chip in there a little bit. That's for heat dissipation. But yeah, put your batteries in. Top first. Well, towards the top first, so they slide in because you got to push down the copper. All these pins are copper. The top ones are spring loaded. And these are Sony VCT4s I'm using, I think. Shit, see, I always do this. Hold on a second. Alright, this is what I wanted to show you. If you hold down the power button and put this last battery in, it will show you the chip and the version that it is. Can't really. Yeehee 330 version 8.3. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus Christ. But that's the version of the chip. It's a Yeehee 330. If you have a higher ohm atomizer on here, or coil, or anything like that, and you want to give it a true 150, say if you have a 0.6 dual parallel, it's not going to give you a true 150, because it only goes to 7.5 volts. Like this, if you have the 1.5, or the 0.15, I mean, yeah, you'll get the full 150, which that's stupid, though, that if you have a dual parallel and it can handle the wattage, you can't even make it a full. They should have made this at least 10 volt. You should have went up to 10 volt, at least 9. I mean, come on. Not 7.5. Give it the extra fucking 1.5 volt, what is it, you know what I mean? That's at 80.9 watts. I'm pushing 3.4 volts, 100% battery, and 0.15 ohm. Another thing about this, when you first initially put the batteries in and turn it on, mine, every time it's been saying 44% battery until I press the fire button, then it jumps up to 100. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of annoying. When I first got it, I put the batteries in. I knew it did that, and I was just looking at it like, what the fuck? Like, why does it do that? Like, you know, it's stupid, but... And I got like a 50-50 juice in here. I think it's like 60-40. 60 BG, 40 BG, or it might be 50-50. It's the centerfold. This is what the bottle looks like. I've pretty much killed the whole bottle. There's only a little bit left in it. It's a 16 mil. 3 milligram nicotine. It's a big bitch. But, yeah, and I got another juice review I want to do, too, on this juice. This stuff's actually pretty good. It says, get your fix. It's Fix E-Liquid. Milky shake. It's a strawberry milkshake. It's a 75 VG, 25 PG. It's got a nice little childproof cap. It comes sealed plastic all the way around the cap, so you know it hasn't been tampered with. It has, where the hell is it? Batch number 103, and then made 8/15/20 or 8/15/2015. So it gives you the date of when it was made too. So it's been steeped like 2 months prior to me getting it. I've only had it for a couple of days. You can tell it's a fucking thick juice. It works good in the TFV4, but it gunks your coils up quick because of the thicker VG. But for a size comparison real quick between the X Cube and the Sigelei 150, that's what they look like. I mean, Sigelei's just about the same size. It actually really is like the same size, just with this. Yeah, it's pretty much. I mean, maybe the X Cube's just like a cunt hair bigger. Because you can see it right there. You can see it. But yeah, that's what it looks like next to the X Cube. What else about this thing? The settings. You gotta click it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got your system on. You just gotta press the fire button to go through them. Power mode and exit. And you just click over for dual mode. And then click the fire button again. This is Fahrenheit. Then the temperature you want it, and then exit on, and you just click up. Personally, I'm mad because I wanted it for titanium mode, because I don't really like using nickel. I do have a nickel build in the RBA base for this. I have not tried it yet. I'm scared to. The only thing about that RBA base that I do not like about this is it gets hot legs. The coil itself, it'll heat up perfectly fine. If you don't have the cotton just right, touching the leg that hooks into the little hole. Hold on a second, I'll grab it real quick. This shit's very annoying. I figured this out. I was using it, it was working fine. It started just tasting a little bit weird. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, the coil was fine. It heated up perfect. Perfect. I pulled the cotton out, heated it up and everything. But say if you're like hitting it and see like how I have the cotton touching the legs on both sides. But if you're hitting it, right, and you're cooling the coil off, the leg itself right here, this is a nickel build, by the way. The leg right here, where it hooks into the hole down here, it'll heat up. It'll glow orange. So I'm scared to use the nickel. I mean, I know nickel, it still could get a hot leg, but it's far less of a chance to get a hot leg. But it still scares me, because I'm not looking to fucking, is that rust? See, I don't know why this shit turns red, too. Kinda looks like rust, but then it kinda don't, because it's red. But it still could be. That's why I don't like using this. It works great. That's why, like, I'm happy that they have the dual coil one, because it seems like it's less legs. You know, it's not, you don't have to have a long ass fucking leg connected into there. You know, this is a nickel build too, by the way. I think I said that, but I'm saying it again. And now they got a Clapton coil for these things. Just like, it looks just like this, but it's missing 4 of the juice channels on each side. But anyway, it's just it's a Clapton coil. It's a dual Clapton coil, and then they got a Clapton coil RBA head. It's called an what is it? CRA, Clapton Rebuildable Atomizer. So, and it's got 4 screws. Yeah, I don't really think you can do dual coil on it. You could try. You could probably maybe put one side, one next to it, but I don't think it would work. But yeah, that's cool. And they got stainless steel coils coming out for this too. A dual stainless steel, which I want the stainless steel so fucking bad, so I can use it on my X Cube and stainless steel, you know, temperature control mode. Even on this, really, but not in temperature mode, just regular mode. That way, I get really good flavor, because these Kanthal coils, they always seem like they have just a little bit of a fucked up taste to them. If you go from vaping stainless steel to vaping back to Kanthal, you can tell the difference. I'm telling you, you can fucking tell the difference. But yeah, that's pretty much this whole thing. There ain't really too much to show about it. Can't charge it. Really, you gotta take the batteries out of it. Says Sigelei right here. You got battery venting down there. That's it. Stainless steel 510, copper pin. There ain't shit to it, really, which makes me kind of mad, because, you know, I spent $100 on this. I know online it's like $89, but then you gotta spend shipping, so it's basically, I just bought it at my local vape shop. You know, just a brick and mortar, and it just makes me mad, because I was asking them about it too, like, is there a temperature coefficient where I can change it for titanium? And I should have known this, because I've seen fucking reviews on it, but I forgot, and I was just so wanted a new mod, and I wanted to get a video out there of something new to you guys, and I fucked up. I went and got this thing, and it doesn't even do titanium. I was going to maybe get a Snow Wolf, but I didn't, because I liked how this looked, and this thing just does nickel and power mode. Watt mode, dual mode. That's it. I mean, you could put titanium on it, but you have to have it way down, and then you, like, the temperature way down, and then you risk getting titanium dioxide, and I don't want to risk that. And I really don't want to use nickel, even though I got, like, a perfect fucking nickel build in this thing. I mean, it's spaced fucking, like, perfect. It leaches. Like, you know, there's shit on the line that says that it doesn't leach. And then again, in the same person, or the same form that they were saying that it it doesn't leach. They were saying something about nickel allergy, that you could have an allergy reaction to it or whatever. Duh. That means it's fucking leaching. If you're gonna have an allergy to it, that means it's getting in there somehow. So they contradicted themselves. So, fuck nickel. Go with stainless steel or titanium. I mean, titanium's bad too, but if you use it right, you'll be fine. People say that about nickel too, but nickel leaches. I mean, I might use it. I don't know. But I'm pissed. It only does nickel in power mode. I haven't even barely used this thing. It's just been sitting around. I'm scared to use it. I don't want to drop it. I like it way too much. That's why I got this. So I'm a little bit durable. It says you got to use 30 to 35 amp batteries in this. I got 30 amps in it, and then I got 35 amp fucking LG4s, HE4s. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get some reviews out on this juice. It tastes just like a strawberry milkshake. Smells like it and everything. It actually doesn't even really taste too artificial. It tastes like a real strawberry milkshake, like, you know, like the good strawberry. It tastes like, I mean, it might be artificial. It says artificial natural flavorings on it too, I think, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, let me just crank it up to 150 real quick to show you. Right now it's at 81. Crank it. Oh, and it goes into goes in 0.1 increments until it hits 100. Then it goes in 1 watt increments. But that's 150, 4.7 volts. No dry heads. Ugh. You know, a little bit of a head rush. Yeah, she's a ripper. But if you have something, like I said, like a higher ohm coil, it's not going to work. It's going to get maxed out at 7.5 volts. So you got to have at least something 0.2 or lower. Which is, in my book, it's pretty stupid. You can't even have a 0.6 dual. I mean, the 0.3 dual, you'll get up to probably like 130. Maybe 120, 100, somewhere around there before it maxes out, but that's all I got for you guys. Vape on. Don't forget, like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm starting to get a little bit better at my videos. Not doing too much of fucking around no more. That's it. Vape on, guys.